My name is Jackson McGoldrick. I am 21 years old and I am a drag queen and a photographer. I started doing drag primarily to add another level to my photographic and video work. I always work in self-portraits primarily, and I got bored looking at myself, so I thought, why not create this creature, this entity, this being that exists but doesn't exist, and put her in my artwork instead of myself. I think the main difference between doing my self-portrait work and performing is being in control. I love being able to create this environment, tell a story, and have everything the way how I imagine it. But with performing, there's this level of interaction with the community and with other people and how they're perceiving me that adds a whole other level to what I'm doing and makes it so appealing to me. Just seeing how people react to me and seeing how people, they're either telling me I'm beautiful or they're telling me I look like a clown and that they love it or that they hate it. Like, it's just a whole other level of human interaction. Photography and drag started to cross over when I started doing my self-portraits as this different character. It really appealed to a lot of people in the drag community who also see themselves as artists. And rather than just seeing me, this drag queen, taking portraits of myself, they saw me, this drag queen, creating artwork. And it was something that they wanted to be a part of. So once they saw all of my images, I had a lot of people reaching out to me, asking for me to do their advertisements, for me to do their portrait sessions, and not just do basic headshot things that you can like cut and paste and put on a poster. It was really just like interacting with these people and creating art one-on-one with them. That's how I've made so many of my friends in these past few years, is just by creating art with other artists. I 100% see myself performing a lot more in the future. I was a competitive cheerleader for 8 years, and moving to the city, it's something that I haven't been able to like get back into because we don't have the facilities for it. But watching a drag queen do back handsprings in the bar and twirl and live their life is so entertaining to me, and the fact that I know I can do it, I'm ready just to go for it. Like, oh, my family knows I do drag. It took a little bit for them to understand it. My mom is also one of the main reasons why I do drag, is because my entire life she treated me as her equal, and almost as a daughter. We would go get our nails done together. We would go shopping at Lord & Taylor every single day, get lunch on the top floor. And so when I started doing drag, it was just kind of like one of those things where she would just start hoarding clothes for me. My dad, on the other hand, thought I was just trying to be a prostitute and make extra money while I live here in New York City. But honestly, it was because my makeup was absolutely horrendous when I first started doing drag, and I just looked like a man in a wig. But now that I'm a little bit more polished, he sees that I take it very seriously, that it's just another level of my artwork, that me doing makeup is me painting, that me styling hair is me working with sculptures, and then me fully creating these sets and fully creating these environments for my character to live in is just what my artwork has become these past few years. Like, you don't really know what you're gonna do when you move to New York City. We all think like, oh, we're gonna like go to all these agencies, we're gonna immediately be in Vogue, blah, 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 like create music videos every single day, whatever our direction is going to lead us in, but that's not how it works. I moved to New York City saying I was going to be a visual artist. I'm leaving art school being a performing artist. So my drag character's name has gone through so many levels, so many different journeys. At first, her name was Lily, the name my mother would have named her daughter. And then I realized Lily was kind of basic. Like, who wants to like go to a drag queen named Lily? Like, Then it turned to Paisley, because one day me and my mom were in Lord & Taylor and buying a tie for a funeral. And I looked at this tie and I said, wow, That is the most obnoxious, preppy pattern I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. That's my drag name. That is me, Paisley. But over the past few months, going out and introducing myself as not only a queen, but also as an artist, it's been really confusing introducing myself in both ways. So at first I would introduce myself as Paisley and then be like, oh, I'm also Jackson. I'm an artist if you ever want to collab. And that just gets really hard. And I kind of went back to the advice that one of my teachers gave me this past year when he saw how frustrated I was getting with how busy my workload always was, because I am constantly in the gym, I'm constantly training, keeping up my gymnastics and my cheerleading background. And I'm also trying to be an artist while also trying to be a drag queen. And it felt like there were 5 different parts of my life that were going on at the same time, and that none of them were really going together cohesively. And so they gave me the advice to stop compartmentalizing, and that all avenues of my life are the same. They all should be in the same place, and I should be doing and being the same person all the time. And so Paisley's dead. Meet Jackson, same person, just a little crazier sometimes.